Good morning, guys. We just got out here on the water. I wanted to show you this. This is something that's pretty awesome. If you can see it, those right there, look at all those bluegill beds. Isn't that crazy? Look at all of them. Catfish, bass. We are in bluegill spawn right now. And by the way, good morning, good to see y'all. It's been a minute. Hadn't been able to get out and make a video. My son's playing soccer right now. He's a little bitty soccer. He's only 4 years old, about to be 5, so nothing crazy, but he has been in soccer and I hadn't been able to fish almost, it was going on pushing a month, guys. It has been crazy. So that's the reason you hadn't seen videos. Sorry, I'll try and get more out. He just finished up his soccer, so I'm gonna try and get out here more. I'm out here with my boy Cody Rogers from Slick Water Yakin. We're out here on River X. As you know, we can't give away the spot. Don't want to ruin anything, but we're gonna have some fun. I got a lot of new swim baits. I'll keep you updated. The first one that I am starting out with is a toxic slob. It is probably, I'd say 5 or 6 inches with the tail, about 2.5 ounces, 2 ounces. I'm throwing it on my Dobbins Fury rod that's geared for 1 to 5 ounces on a Shimano Tranix 300. And we're out here pretty early. It's 6:50 in the morning, hoping to get that topwater bite. I've also got a 316 workhorse as well, which is a glide bait. I'll show you that once I start throwing it. I actually landed a 17, 18-inch bass before we even got in the water on that bait. It was pretty insane. So that I was just testing out the glide to see how it worked, and that thing has insane action. Guys, this trip's gonna be fun. Like I said, I'm out with my buddy Cody. We're hoping to get on some good fish. Stay with us and we'll see you when we get on them. All right, guys. So for those of you that are new to the channel, I like to give tips here and there. One of the biggest tips I can give you is it's summer now, it's heating up here in Texas, and the topwater bite is full in effect. It is on. So one of the things that I like to do is get out to the river really, really early, right when, I mean, the sun, it's like I said earlier, 6:50, some barely 7 probably. The sun's just now coming up, so the topwater bite's gonna be fire. So that's a tip I can give you, is get out early, get that topwater bite. It's my favorite bite all season aside from the jig. So stay with us. Hopefully I can show you guys a few. All right, guys, so one of the things I'm starting out with, like I said, is the toxic slob. It's a swim bait. It is a topwater bait, what we were just talking about, and you work it like a spook. You throw it out there, pop it, let it sit, and hopefully it gets bit. One thing I did notice, what's doing the bites, is I'll pop it 3 times and I'll literally let it sit there, still sitting there, probably a good 5 or 10 seconds, and it seems like the fish will eventually just hit it as it's sitting there. It's like they got to study it, figure it out, and then they'll commit. So pretty insane the way that happens. This bait's actually been a blast to fish. I'm hoping I can get on some. Hopefully I don't let you guys down and the topwater bite is on. Stay with me. I have to tell y'all something that's pretty funny. So here lately, since I've been getting into swim baits, I'm not saying I'm done conventional fishing or anything like that, but I will say this. The past couple trips that I've been on, I haven't brought anything conventional. Really? I've got a Jinko for grassy area swim baits. I've got, instead of a top-toed frog, I use this as my topwater bait. And if I want to run it through the grass like a frog, then I'll use my Jinko and do it like really, really fast just to make that topwater appearance. And then for middle water column, I've got a 316 sports shad that hits the middle column, and I've also got one that's topwater too. And I've got glide baits that sink pretty quick and work that, you know, get down deep pretty quick because they're heavier. So I've got it for every situation. I'm not saying I'm giving up conventional fishing, but it's about that far from giving it completely up. So hang with me. Hopefully we have some fun with these new baits, and I'm hoping I can just shut up and quit talking and get on some fish. See that? Oh! Fish on. Fish on, baby. Dude, he swallowed that whole toxic bait. Stay down. See if we can get in here. Look at this. There we go. Nice little chunker. Let him back in the water. So like I was saying, guys, that topwater bite should be money. Hopefully it keeps up. Got him. Another one, guys. Another one on the topwater bait. Fish on, fish on. That's a nice one. A lot nicer. Check that out. I don't know if you can see all these reeds behind me. They're up in there. You can see them swimming. That's a nice chunky one. Heck yeah. Doing the same thing, just working it, popping it, and they are doing work. This topwater's doing work. There we go, guys. Nice little chunky one. Let that boy go. Okay, guys, the slob was getting hammered, and I wanted to try out this swim bait now because slob already did work. This is an 8-inch 3/16 workhorse glide bait. Pretty awesome. A little over 2 ounces. And try to get bit on it. Stay with me.
Yep. How far?
Pretty good, man.
Had to rip it out or what?
Yep.
You kind of just have to do it, man. It's gonna pull the meat.
Well, guys, got stuck in a tree. Hooked my leg. It hurts. Check this out. Look at that thing. Note to self, do not pull whenever they're hung up. Guys, we're going to town on this. I don't have, oh, bobs. Yeah.
Eric, the medical surgeon.
Disgusting. Oh man, look at this, guys. Check that out. Oh.
All right, guys, so we get to the hole of the giants here.
It hurt.
Eric hangs up his swim bait.
Well, that trip went from 0 to 100 real quick. Woo! Talk about scary, hurt. Man, always be careful with swim baits. So in case you guys were ever wondering, getting hooked hurts for the moment, but doesn't really hurt when it penetrates because your adrenaline kicks in. You don't feel it, and I don't really feel it anymore, but in case you're wondering, it only hurts whenever you're trying to get it out. That's the worst part, I guess, is getting it out, for me at least. I wasn't hooked that bad, but what I had happen, I'm good, guys. I'm good. Woo! It's gonna be an interesting trip. Guys, I was walking through the water right now, and there's a freaking snake underwater. I'm sure it's not poisonous because its whole body's under, but check this out. Scared the crap out of me. Cool. Stay down, baby. Stay down. Holy cow. sir. Holy cow, guys, got him on the 316. Just slow reeling it. Didn't even have my back camera on. Jeez. All right, guys, so that one that I just caught went 20 even, or a little over 20. He was probably 4 pounds or so. Nice, nice fish. Got him on the glide, 316 workhorse. That thing hit it like a freight train. I was like, I thought I was hung up, and then he surfaced. Yes. Didn't have my back camera on, unfortunately. Sorry, but at least you got to see it in the front camera. He went 20 inches, if I had to guess, 4 pounds or so. Maybe we can get on a bigger one. All right, guys, Cody's already laughing because he knows I'm gonna record this. I'm gonna try to bomb this rapid. Let's see if we can get it. Easy money for sea money. That's what happens when you're in a Jackson Coosa, baby. Well, would you look at there, guys? Got ourselves a green net. I always wanted one of these. Check that out. Woo, little river treasure. Oh man. Jeez Louise, that boy came out like a ninja, just whoosh. Tried to sideswipe it real quick. First one, guys. Oh Lord. Oh. First one on the 316 Sports Shad. This little guy came out and hammered it like a beast. No real reason I switched to this. I just know it's a topwater bait and wanted to try it out. It's a new bait that I just got. 6-inch 316 Sports Shad, probably 1.5 ounces to 2 ounces. Nothing too crazy, but cool little bait. Got me a little bitty fish. See if we can get some more on it. Something worth bragging about. Another little bitty guy on the Sports Shad. Come here, little fella. Oh gosh, check that out. Oh gosh, these treble hooks got me scared now. Oh god, man. Whew, got him. Check that out. Little bitty one. Boy, I'm working this one. I'm just burning it in. It's a floater, so you can burn it in, it'll dive down just a hair, and then as soon as you kill it, it comes back up. And that's all I'm doing with this, just straight burn and letting it float back up, like killing it, letting it die and letting it come back up, and it's working. I need to get a bigger one. Hopefully we can get on one for y'all. Oh. Dude, did you hear the way he hit that? Guys, he hammered it like at least a 5 or 6 is what I thought he was. Man, he's probably a solid 19, 18. That was crazy. There we go. He barely got him by the lip. Look at that thing. I mean, barely hanging on. Look at that. Yeah. There we go, nice one. Whew, that was exciting. Oh, God. That's not the one I wanted, but that's a nice one. Dang. Guys, I just lost a toad that was easily 20 inches, probably 4 or 5 pounds. I saw him come up behind me and I found out why I missed him. It's because my hooks got interlocked together on the bottom, and just turned around to try to sight cast him. He was, oh, there he is. He's right here next to me. Dang it, that's a nice fish. And I tried to get him. Well, this little guy out of nowhere came up and nailed it. Scared the heck out of me because he hit it literally right there by the boat. Oh, dang it, that was a good fish. Whew, I'm gonna try to get a good one like that. Got ourselves not a huge one, but a nice one. Let's get this guy in here. He feels huge because he's on a 8-inch bait. Oh gosh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go, boys. Look at that. That is so crazy. Cracks me up when these little guys bite these big old baits. They sure make swim bait fishing fun though. Tell you what. Let's get this guy out of here. There he is, boys. Oh God. They are smashing this little bitty bait right on the paws every time. Guess I need to start pausing it more often. The colors on this guy. That's a pretty little fella. Never fell as soon as I kill it. They're not even afraid to hit it next to the boat. He's right next to me. There we go. Oh no, man, we got a good ways to go. Oh God, just let him play, let him play. He ain't a big one. Settle down, show off. Oh, these little guys, man, they got little man syndrome. They like to really roll around, make a scene. Huh?
Sound like it just died.
Yeah, my back camera dies quick. Well, there he is, a little bitty guy. Oh, God. This little guy hit this swim bait just like a jig. Picked it up and started swimming.
Run.
Didn't even do anything. Look at that belly on him. That's a big old boy. A little fatty. Oh God. He's about a 4. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Boo! Guys, look at this toad. Oh, it's definitely, dude, you have to get a picture of this one. Definitely at least a 4, maybe a 5. That's the one I was after, boys. Look at that, guys. That's a nice chunky one. Got a bloody tail too. Just a spawn or something. Look at that. There we go, baby. Look at that. Let's get a measurement on her. Let you guys know what it goes. Let's see. Well, guys, I can't upgrade. Good fish, but it's barely a 20, so good fish still. Gonna let this old girl go. All right, guys, so we are coming pretty close to the start of another run. We're at our midway point, and in my opinion, we're crushing it. I'm trying out all my new swim baits. Some are working, some aren't. I mean, they're all working, but some are just working better than others, and I'm still swapping them just to try them out, see if they get bit. So far, the winner, in my opinion, is the 316 Sport Shad floater. It is getting crushed. I'm hoping to get on some more big ones, so I'll tune you in. We're gonna get through this little jungle maze slash whatever you want to call it, and I'll tune you guys in whenever we get on some more fish. Guys, so I'm sitting here paddling through this still, and I can't stop thinking about that treble hook that went through my leg. You'd be surprised when it went through my leg. One of the reasons I didn't want to cut the treble off and just pull it back out is, number one, my pliers can't cut it. The last trip that me and Drew did, we tried cutting one off for one of his baits that he was using, and we couldn't do it, so that was out of the question. But what I was gonna say is, you would be surprised how easy it is to cut your skin with a pair of fishing scissors. It's freaking nuts. I'm sitting here just thinking about it. I'm like, man, I literally just gave it a couple snips and that hook came right out. Blows my mind. So, fishing scissors are dangerous. Anyways, just little food for thought there. I was bored while we're paddling through this jungle. Anyway, hang with us. Alright guys, sorry for the no outro. We got off the river pretty late that day and just completely forgot to do it. But that trip's from almost a month ago. Sorry, Cody. Check out his channel, Cody with Slick Water Yakin. I've been slacking on my videos. The weather warmed up and I've been out fishing, spending time with the family. And I do have 3 more videos that I've got to release after this one. So I'm going to immediately right now start working on those and try to get those lined up just to upload weekly. So fingers crossed, those will be up tonight as well. I'm going to release them one at a time. But comment below, guys. Let me know what you think of these swim bait videos. I'm working hard on pushing them out. I'm actually enjoying not working on videos and being outside fishing, which is what I love. That's why I started doing this, just to share my experiences. But now it seems like I'm slacking on editing and focusing more on fishing. But let me know what you think. Drop a comment below if you like these swim bait videos. And like I even mentioned, I'm almost to the point where, you know, it's been a long time since I've thrown conventional now. I used to carry the jig rod because it was my like go-to. I know each one of you have a go-to bait that you always keep with you in the boat, no matter what, sunny, hot, rainy, freezing. There's that one bait that everybody keeps, and for me it was a jig. And here lately I haven't even brought that rod. I'm taking 3 swim bait rods. So comment below, let me know what you think of these videos, because all the next ones are seriously going to be nothing but swim baits. This one covered the workhorse, the 316 workhorse, the 316 freestyle shad, and a slob stopper, which is by Toxic Baits. Quick little review on them if you'd like. Workhorse is amazing. I don't feel like I fished it enough because I was getting bit on the freestyle shad, and why would you change if that's what's working that day? So I'm going to give the workhorse another shot. It is a dope bait. I caught, I think, 2 nice ones on it. It's a big bait, but the 2 nice ones that I caught were both either over 20 or somewhere around 20 inches. mouth closed, and that's a heck of a fish. And the slob stopper, I actually love that bait. That was probably my favorite of the three. That bait flat out produces. But I hate saying this just because I had to sell it just because one of the fish swallowed the whole bait and I had a hard time getting it out and started bleeding through the gills real bad. It didn't die, at least I hope not, but two fish swallowed the whole thing, and it only happened twice out of all the fish I caught on it, which isn't bad, but I just didn't want to risk killing any fish and didn't want to mess with it. But trust me, that bait flat out, if you're into fishing spooks and you like swim baits, slob stopper is where it's at. I'm actually waiting for Caesar from Toxic Baits to drop the chungus because it's even bigger than the slob stopper, and it would take a 10-pounder to swallow that one. But I'm waiting for him to drop that because I'm going to jump all over that as soon as he does, because trust me guys, the slob stopper produces is freaking awesome. Anyways, drop a comment below. Hope you're enjoying these swim bait videos, and like I said, I'm immediately uploading this one now, or sorry, it probably is already uploaded. I am gonna start working on the other ones right now. Peace.